So the thing there is that if you're coming to South Africa to study, there's one thing you have to understand that most of the universities, okay, we have the three best universities in the whole of South, in the, no, not the whole of South Africa, the whole of Africa. I think recently it's been updated that the best universities in Africa, the first three are actually in South Africa. That's the first one is University of Cape Town. The second one is University of sorry, Stellenbosch University, and the third one is Wits University. And presently, I am running a program at Wits University. There's one thing you have to understand that all the universities in South Africa, predominantly these first three universities, are research-oriented universities. And if you know you want to come school in a place like Stellenbosch, Wits University, or University of Cape Town, my dear, just know that when you come in, you're not going to rest because you'll be bombarded with assignments, projects, like back to back. You understand? This is not a place for lazy people. I'm sorry to use that word. Like ever since I came in, like I've never witnessed something like this, that you have project works, and they will give you like um the total number of words that you're supposed to provide. You understand? Like it's so crazy. Like the week I came in, I had to start preparing for because I actually resumed very late. I was supposed to resume on I think on the first week of February last month, but I resumed on the last week of February because my admission actually came out very, very late. Like seriously, when I resumed, I was 2 weeks into the first semester, and I got into the school, and all of a sudden, like almost immediately, I got into the school. Like I literally had to start my seminar proposal, and I needed to catch up with what they've been doing for the past 2 weeks, and I had like four courses to do this first term, and these four courses had their own projects, like project work that were literally waiting for me, like literally waiting for me. Like God, if I could, mashallah. That first week was that first week of my resumption was a hell. I remember there was this particular course. The professor's name is Professor Mulala. So he actually gave an assignment. Is it an assignment? Yeah, I think he said we should write on was is it like an intellectual biography of a chosen author, like a supervisor, someone that has published a lot of articles, like you understand, that's like someone that has actually published, that is made, you understand, that is well made, and like a professor, like it's an intellectual biography. So, and I think I came into the school, I resumed on Monday. The lecture was on Tuesday, so I went to his office, and that was when I became aware that there was like an assignment like that. And this is like 2000 now. For that project work, it said nothing less than 2,500 words. I'm like, mashallah. So I went to his office. I asked my colleagues, they told me that this assignment, I should go meet Professor Malala. I went to his office, and I was actually thinking that I was like, he was going to give me like extra days or something, like grace. This man did not give me any special grace. Like on Tuesday, like he said, that I shouldn't think that he's going to give me any special day, like extend the days for me because I resumed late. That I'm going, and they were submitting that Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I had literally 3 days, 3 whole days. And while I was doing that work, now I had to submit, I had a grace period of 4 days to submit a project that is nothing less than 2,500 words. I left his office. I went up to see my supervisor. You understand? Because before I came in, a supervisor was actually allocated to me. So I went upstairs to see my supervisor. Almost immediately, we started talking, and she was like, "I hope I have a topic for my project." I'm like, eh, this is like the second day of my being. This is like the second day. Okay, I got into South Africa on, I think it was on a Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 4 days in South Africa. I'm already talking about a project like top. Ah, my God, like if you're not strong, you won't be able to, you can't survive. You can't survive in a place like this. So she was like, I needed to submit my proposal. I'm like, God, like, are these people really, are these people kidding me? Are they joking? Like now, so I have two projects I have to finish. Now, the first one, intellectual biography of an author that has more than 1,000 publication, not less than 2,500 words. Now, I have to submit a proposal again, like a proposal for my thesis work. Apart from that, there was okay. The next day, I had to go to. They said there was another project work again that was pending, so I had to go see the supervisor. I had to go see the professor, and that's one alone. It's confusion on its own. Illegal tender, something, something, something. You understand? You know, when you are running a program under environmental studies, you see a lot of things, you hear a lot of things. So, like, I literally had to write a tender, prepare a tender on is it climate change vulnerability survey and something, something, something like that. You know, so now that one is very, very confusing on its own because it's not practically like a direct project. There's a way you tackle it. Like, God, see, like, then last week we went for a field trip, came back from the field trip, like, you spend the whole of the day visiting different mines and different mines. Now, everything you learned, everything that we learned on that field trip, now we have to transcribe it and put it into 3,500 words. Hey, mashallah. Today again, I had to see my supervisor and my co-supervisor. They made some corrections on the because I was able to actually I was able to beat the deadline. Knowing the kind of person I am, I was able to beat the deadline for the intellectual biography of an author. I was able to submit a proposal beating the deadline, you understand? So my supervisor made some corrections, so she sent it back to me today, and she was very, very happy. And she said I should just try to restructure the proposal and everything. I was able to meet the deadline with the, what's it called again, the intellectual biography thing. But what I'm just trying to say is, if you are actually coming to study in a place like Wits University, Stellenbosch University, or University of Cape Town, you have to be prepared because this place is not, it's not like the I don't even know the word to even use. Like, you can see how tired I am, like how literally very, very tired, how tired I am. Like, most days when I come back from school, I'm always very tired. You understand? Always very, very tired. First time in history. In fact, it's been an adventure. It's been an adventure ever since I entered into this country. For the first time in my life, I entered into a train. Train, like train. You know, train, it's a normal means of transportation in this particular place, you understand? And it can be a very, very daunting task using the train after spending the whole day in school, coming back to the house. Anyway, Sha, see how tired I am. Like, I took my shower and I just want to sleep. Like, God, tomorrow is another class on its own. Sure, it is well.